Hi guys, A-Rock Canvas, how are you? I'm gonna turn this like this, just slightly. There we go. A-Rock Canvas, how are you? I am going to show you some of pretty much all of my, like, not tools, but kind of like materials. So I've done a video about going down memory lane and looking at my old artworks and stuff like that. I was gonna do a part 2, but I think that's good enough because they're fairly long. They're about 20 pieces, roughly 15 to 20 minutes long per video, and it's like one per week. So I'm just finishing out January's like itinerary because I said I was going to be more active on here. So let's hope. And then yeah, so I have tools and stuff that I wanted to show you guys. It's just all the things that I kind of like have still, like materials wise. I showed like all the like crafts that I've accumulated, like the different areas of crafts, so like book making and stamps and clay and stuff like that. So that's all the stuff that I have in one of the previous videos. And this is going to be like my acrylics and stuff like that. And so I showed when I bought these things, but I'm going to like show you like what I've accumulated because I'm in the process of moving my art stuff around, trying to clean out space and make space and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I just want to show you guys like some of these things because I'm going to probably reorganize things and put stuff up so I can like just make space to do these things, because in 2026 is important for me to do these things. I'm graduating my MFA creative writing program this year, last semester, and so I want to take my art more seriously and vend more and stuff like that, and I have goals. So anyway, so one of the first things I'm going to show you is my brushes collection. I just got these random brushes. Some of them are from Plaza Art, some of them are from like Blick, some of them are from like Hobby Lobby. So I have like some of these, which would be more like the calligraphy style brushes. So they look like that. I have like 4 of them. And then this one is Masters Touch Fine Art Studio. And I forget which one this technically is. I don't think it's exactly a calligraphy brush, but yeah, like these. Definitely I've accumulated these. And I don't know if this came in a set or not, but yeah. And then I have one of these like little paintbrusher things. I think this says is a Hake brush, 1 inch. But I don't know where it came from. I picked this one up. This was in the discount section, I think. This was Nectura Pro Royal and Langnickel, probably from Michaels, in that little section that like is clearance. And then this is a Royal and Langnickel set as well. I know one of the bigger ones that I had like moves. I don't think it's any of these, but like trying to, yeah, like that. I'm trying to like see if this is gonna be a problem because I also like soak my stuff and then it just stops like working like that. So I gotta like think about that. I do need some really stiff brushes because in the future I do want to kind of like paint, but I want to have like a really stiff brush that can make like good lines, like a straight edge like that. So I have those. This one, I don't know where this one is from, but this one is Blick Scholastic. So yeah, that's what that one is. And then I just got a big ass one. Brand is Low Cornell. I don't know, 3 inch. And just different ones. Mod Podge, I have this, I haven't used it yet. And then these are some other ones that I have. Like, so this is a bunch of brushes. And here I just have some calligraphy colors, so Dr. P.H. Martin's. So I got the iridescent one, and then the Bombay Black India ink. And then I have a blue India ink, a sepia, and another iridescent calligraphy color. So yeah, there's that. What is that? Okay, there we go. So there's that, and then some droppers in there. This is just an art bin. I got this from Hobby Lobby, I think. Yeah, for $8.99. This is like the longer one, so obviously this one is for your brushes and stuff like that. So, got that. I have another art bin. Hobby Lobby too. This one probably was like $14 or something like that. I don't know. But it's more singular. So I just keep all of my like Posca markers in here. And then I have Master's Touch color pencils. So this one's like that. That's what they look like. Just like that. So you don't have like a core. It's like the whole thing is a color. So yeah, I got these. And my Posca markers. So I have like a big ass one like this. And then like regular ones, regular points like this. So you can see the difference between the two. And I got some Master's Touch like acrylic markers. And that's the point with those. And see. Got a few of these like microns in here. This is Sakura Microperm. And then this one is the Micron Pigma ones. And just different thicknesses. I used to use these a lot when I was younger. So yeah, they're pretty cool. I think I probably will pick some up in the new year for drawing. And I think that's it for pretty much anything in here. Yeah, it's just those. Outside of that, I have Woodless graphite pencils. I haven't used them yet. As you can see, they're still in the pack. I might consider graphite in the future, but for right now, I'm interested in the microns, and then I'm interested in painting. So there's that. Then we have different kits that I have here. I have a pearlized acrylic paint set from Hobby Lobby. It's the Master's Touch set. I did use this I used this to paint the backs of some of my stuff. I wanted to do each year a different color so I could keep track of what year I did stuff. So I may continue and do that. And then also it makes the backs look a little bit better, because for the paper mache ones, when I have the backs, they and the papers wrap around, it looks kind of undone with other stuff. So I could put cork on the back, but an easy fix could be just to paint it and just leave it like that. So the pearlized set. Then I have this acrylic paint set from Typo, which is a store that was like stationery and whatnot. I think it's a overseas store, like Japanese kind of store. But I got this pastel kind of like paint set. Didn't use it yet. I'm trying not to like get out of my seat. I have King Art Tempera paint sticks, 24. I did some color swatches for this, and I think I may have done one or two like things with this. I'm trying to figure out what medium I'm trying to use, so I didn't really use this too much, but this is what it looks like. It kind of reminds me of like a creamy lipstick almost. Kind of looks like that. So I didn't really use a lot of these. So there's that, but it's a good set. I did like the texture of it. It's just the medium that I wanted. I was like, do I want to do this or no? So got that, 24. This one was at, I could have sworn I got this at like Marshalls or something like that, but if I didn't, I got it at, yeah, I feel like I got it at like Marshalls or something. Like, I don't feel like I got it at a Michael's. I was like, maybe I did, but I don't feel like I did. Then I got this Oil Pastels by Pentel. It's 36 colors. I think I've used this a little bit, ever so slightly. I think did I? I think I ever so slightly used it. I don't think I used too much of it if I have. Maybe I didn't, because I was trying to see if I wanted to do an Explorer. No, it looks like I did, ever so slightly. It looks like that. I don't know if I like the quality of these from what I remember. I don't know. But 2026 is a year to figure that shit out, right? So yeah, I got these. I think I got these at... I'm trying to see if there's a Hobby Lobby sticker, because usually if I get it from there, there's a sticker on there. I think this is Hobby Lobby. If not, then Michael's. One of the two. But it's $36. Then we have some Zebra Midliner Creative Markers. So it's just a kit like that. It's the pastels. So if you like micron pens, you might like these. But yeah, that's kind of how they look. There's like angled brushes and stuff like that. So, they got 2 ends. 2 ends of it. There we go. So let me just pull it off. There it is. 2 ends. You can see. So there. And then there we go. Double-ended. So this is a 10 count, and this is more like the pastels. This probably was like Michael's. I can't see this being a Hobby Lobby, but it could be. If I'm not remembering correctly, it could be. Okay. Then we have some soft pastels. Haven't used these yet. I kind of feel like the oils would may work a little bit, but I'm going to try the soft pastels so I can continue my work with the flowers and things like that. I want to continue those things. So there's that. These are Master's Touch, 48 of them, and I'm curious to see what I create with them. The only thing with pastels with these is that I just really don't like that dust that comes, like they're breaking off and stuff like that. I really don't want that, to be honest. So I'm like thinking about that. I'm like, oof, I really don't want that dust. But yeah, this is that. We have a gouache paint set, 24 colors, Master's Touch. This is Hobby Lobby as well. Master's Touch is at Hobby Lobby if you want to know what kind of brands are there. Master's Touch is there. So this is a gouache. I haven't gotten into gouache yet. I wanted to try different mediums, and paint control is something that I will probably get into in the future. So I wanted to see how this would compare to like watercolor, would compare to other things. So I got this. I have a regular just acrylic paint set. I used to have like the big ass tubes of it, and I gave a lot of that away, but I may continue with that in the future. So yeah, so acrylic paint set, 24. And so both of these. So I think roughly the same colors are in both kits, minus maybe 3 or 4 in both. And then I use these heavy, I ain't gonna lie. Metallic acrylic paint set, I use these heavy, and I would purchase these again for my things. So yeah, I really enjoyed these. I was just using them on a random canvas just to see how they worked, and I think I will get them again. So yeah, I really enjoyed these. So I would get a larger one. I may change the brand to like Liquitex or whatever, but yeah, I can't say that I hated these. I would definitely repurchase. And then I have the Holbein acrylic gouache 12 set because I was influenced. But there's that. It looks like. But I'm also not a character design kind of person. I'm not necessarily interested in doing what I see, like drawing and painting what I see other people are drawing and painting. Like my paintings and stuff like that would be kind of wonky. So I don't know if I want to use this or do I want to just do like the acrylic with pastel, like, you know, like, but I wanted to get a range of stuff to see if I would like it or whatever. And so yeah, I have a bunch of papers and stuff like that. I don't have all of them. I took a lot of them upstairs, but I have a bunch of papers in terms of like Yupo paper and the night newspaper, but the printmaking papers and the tracing paper. I have like a bunch of papers, and I just get them from wherever. Generally, like watercolor paper, I get them from Hobby Lobby. This is Master's Touch for the brand. I got Michael's, which is like this big ass artist loft. That's watercolor paper. And then, you know, Yupo paper and like what is it, stone paper and shit like that. Like I have a bunch of papers that I got. Also got this brand, and again, I've done hauls on stuff like this, so I'm just kind of roughly doing it. These are my like little mini Yupo papers. The Plaza was going out of business around my way in my city, and I decided to get different Yupo paper, like minis. So it got heavy, translucent, medium. So yeah, it's, you know, it's there. So got the, like, I have just a bunch of stuff, you know, like I have a bunch of things that I can explore and use in 2020, in 2026. And then some other things I got are some panels, some canvases, stuff like that. So I'll just show you. I got some really big canvases and stuff like that. I've shown them before, so I'm just kind of like half-assing this one. But I got some artist panels, some pastel boards, some primed panels, and it's supposed to be good for mixed media. We'll see. And then just larger ones too, primed, and these were like on sale and stuff like that. And no, these weren't on sale. Some of the boards that I got were from Plaza. I think these are from Michael's. I think the ampersand brand is from them. And yeah, like I just have some other stuff that I bought from Blick. I think these were from the Plaza, this brand. Jack Richardson. And then Blick has these artist panels. And the cool thing about these is that they have this right here. So you can like slide in there, so it's not that bad. And so yeah. So that's pretty much everything that I have over here in terms of like materials and paints and brushes and canvases and stuff like that. I have like, you know, canvas boards. I've showed you guys that. I have canvases, like actual canvases. I have canvas material. So I'm pretty excited for 2026. I have a lot of stuff that I can use, and I want to go forward with that and figure out for myself how that is going to work. So thank you for watching. Talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.